Ding dong, ding dong. Oh! Ding dong, the grumpy old man is dead. You got to move that. Why don't you move that?
What do you think? Put it up there.
Hey, apples.
We've got pancakes.
No, you don't. You got apples and apples and apples.
Out of all this, we're going to make 3 different kinds of pancakes.
3 different kinds of pancakes.
A Swedish kind of a dinner cake, which we're going to put in the oven. And
yeah.
We've got to start right away because this one has to be in the oven.
Oh, we're in a hurry?
We're in a hurry.
Okay, let me get my apron. No, let me get my apron. So always keep your apron in the salad bowl. Keeps it nice and crisp.
Okay, put on that apron.
Pancakes. So this then is not a dinner dish, or is it?
No. Well, I know people who have pancakes for dinner. Yeah. But they could have sauerkraut. You got potato pancakes, but we're not having that.
Crepe Suzette are actually pancakes.
Yes. Yep. That's actually a dessert. I don't like that knife. I hate that.
Yeah. That's my knife.
Well,
what are you making cracks about? You asked me to bring in a knife, and then you say I hate that knife.
I didn't mean to.
Well, give it to me, and I can sharpen it for you.
We're going to start off with the apples.
Apples.
Kind of like it's a cake that in a pan when you turn it upside down. It's got all this wonderful caramel sauce with it.
Yeah, well, that's called upside down cake.
It's a pancake.
Earth calling Lee, you're describing upside down cake. You're not describing pancakes at all. Hey, I'll tell you what, you've improved your aim for the garbage anyway.
Well, that's part of my job.
All right, so you're going to do 3 different kinds of pancakes?
Yep.
All righty, get out your recipe books.
There's some wonderful dressings and sauces that go on this. I've never seen a show of pancakes on television.
You might think on that I have never seen a show on pancakes.
We may find out before we're finished today.
I've never seen a show on funeral parlors either. You might wonder about that. Yeah. Well, anyway, if you're interested in pancakes, and hardly anybody is, but we generally have some fun. So why don't you take a minute, sit down, put your feet up. Oh, no, put your shoes back on. And we'll come back and show you how to make 3 different kinds of pancakes in a minute, right? Right.
You're disgusting.
Okay.
You're terrible.
Can I give you a hand with this in any way?
No.
What?
This is called a long flat red.
I went out with her, I believe.
Food Fairs, 2 grumpy guys in the kitchen. Brought to you by Food Fair. Expect the best from Food Fair. And by Done Right Foods, the finest label for your table.
I had always assumed that pancakes were a relatively easy dish to make, so why do you got to get going so fast? Am I in your way in any way, shape, or form? Just tell me if I'm in your way here.
If I get this one in the oven, then we can relax.
You're putting a pancake in the oven?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a dinner cake.
Is this a Dutch one?
No.
There's a very famous run of Dutch pancake houses out in B.C. Do you know what they're called? Very famous Dutch pancake houses in British Columbia at the time. I one time wrote a book about the rise of a young woman from the swamps of Louisiana who became the toast of New Orleans and the flame of 2 continents. Do you know what I called it? The story of a young woman who rose from the swamps of Louisiana.
You want to mix that?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Just
what are we mixing here?
Gently and lightly.
Hey?
All I want to do is just coat that with the sugar.
Okay. Brown sugar.
And brown sugar and
butter
and
apples.
Yeah.
Okay. And this will be a pancake, will it?
Well, it'll eventually turn out to be one.
Well, of course.
It better be one.
Or an hour and a half.
We're going to have a fun night.
Okay. Is this a breakfast pancake or later in the day?
Put a little lemon juice to give a little tartness to it.
You need a little tart in your pancake, do you?
Yes. A little tartness in the pancake.
Oh, you are a sausage tart.
Oh, yes. Then I'm going to start mixing up this stuff here, too.
So at any rate.
Okay, so when you get started on that one.
There I was, alone against the Bosch. Okay. So is this a Dutch recipe that I'm doing here?
Yes.
And if it isn't, why did I think it was?
Well, just keep working at it.
Okay, I'm working at it.
Once it gets nicely coated, let me know.
You're trying to shut me up, aren't you? Hey? Whoa, quite a move.
Okay.
Must be jelly, because jam don't shake.
Put some air into
this. You're doing the chef thing, aren't you? You're showing off.
I am.
Leave me here with a bunch of apples.
Yes.
Running around.
Okay, got the eggs
This
in there.
is under, incidentally, we would tell people, medium heat. Tell them it's on medium heat.
Medium heat.
Thank you. Now, what have you done over here?
I put in...
eggs?
The eggs, yep.
Flour?
And I want to put some milk in here.
Eggs, flour, milk.
Yeah. I figured probably a bit of half and half.
Half and half?
Okay, well...
Cream
I'm going to try a little bit of cream in there.
Okay. Well, that's whipping cream.
Yeah.
Oh, another one of your low-calorie dishes.
And then I want to put a little bit of that in.
Okay. Seven Oaks Hospital, I'll be there a week from Tuesday. Honest to gosh. Yeah. Save my bed.
We've had fun at this series.
I had an uncle who was a night orderly at a hospital, but he got arrested for panhandling. Yeah, see, panhandling.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can put a little
What am I doing over here? You give me one of these.
You're doing a wonderful job.
Am I really?
Now the cardamom in
Thank
there.
you.
I'm just putting about 3 teaspoons of cardamom.
What did you put in there?
Cardamom.
What the daylights is cardamom?
Spice.
I thought it was a sweater.
It's a spice.
What? I used to wear a cardamom sweater.
And a little bit of salt.
Matter of fact, I had a great aunt, Martha, matter of fact, who knitted things. And one time she sent me 3 socks for Christmas.
Yeah.
So my mom phoned her and said, Aunt Martha, why did you send 3 socks? And she said, well, I heard Donald had grown another foot. See, she misunderstood when, what are you doing there, Lee? Cardamom, what is cardamom?
I am tuned into what you're saying.
Yeah, okay, what's cardamom? Because I'm doing a heck of a job over here, except I just spilled an apple. I'm going to sneak this out.
It's a simple little spice, okay?
Whoa!
All right.
Oh, whoa.
You like that?
You know what you're doing.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah.
Okay, out of the way.
Out of the way,
that's
it's all
getting
you can
a
say,
little- Okay. Now what we're going to do, get this in the oven as soon as possible.
Okay.
The flour, the eggs, and everything are mixed up in here.
Cardamom.
Yeah.
What the daylights
Now,
is cardamom?
Let's put, it's a nice spice.
Where's it come from?
Cardamom. Like Cardiff, where else? Like
It comes from cardamom?
You asked me. It's probably from the south somewhere. What do you
the
think
south.
they said? What do you think?
Very few spices come from the
what do you
north.
think they said?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I've upset you. I'm sorry. Don't put your hand on this
All right.
on this handle because you
gotta
put
keep
it
this
over
over
a
here.
burner and it's going to be hot.
I need a cloth.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
while you get a cloth, we'll take a minute and come right back.
All right.
With 3 kinds of pancakes. 3.
Okay.
Uno, duo, tres. You're doing a fine job.
Yeah.
Lee's Leftovers presented by Done Right Foods, the finest label for your table.
Okay, 3 kinds of pancakes. You've already thrown one into the oven. That
Right.
one that I was working on.
Right.
Apples, sugar, brown sugar,
Yep.
butter, and then you put something else in it. The flour,
Right.
the cardamom, the whipping cream, and you put it all in a pan and put it in the oven.
Okay, I got to put some baking soda mixed
Do you
with
know
baking
what
powder
that
in
sounds like to me?
What's that?
It just occurred to me. That's apple pandowdy.
It is.
Makes your eyes light up and your tummy say howdy.
Put a little too much baking soda in there.
Remember that song? That's what it is.
I
That's
remember
apple
that
pandowdy, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So
Okay, got a little bit of ground ginger here.
they just had the camera on me while I was rubbing my nose.
Good.
Yes, I think maybe
good.
we should edit now.
I like some ginger. And then
I'd like ginger too, but she's busy on Tuesdays. Oh, you mean ginger the powder?
This is a pumpkin.
That was a cheap joke, and I apologize
This is
for
pumpkin
that.
pie spice.
Pumpkin pie spice.
If you want to sell a house, put this on your stove just before the people come in to buy it.
Yeah?
They smell that. They're just like home. Oh,
Ooh.
that's a little secret about a house.
I'd
sell
pay
a house.
175
They
grand
sprinkle
for that.
Yeah, they put
Yeah,
that
sure.
cinnamon around the house.
You're in the
too.
real estate business
Yeah.
too, are you?
Mhm.
Fine.
A little bit of salt.
Little salt.
A little bit of salt. Not very much.
Okay.
Not
Pumpkin
very
pie
much.
spice, and what was the other one you put in there? What was the other one you put in there?
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, okay.
I've got a problem here.
Uh-oh. Can I help?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to put 3/4
Of
molasses.
3/4 of what
This
of
is
molasses?
a cup.
I wonder where the phrase slower than molasses in January ever came from.
I have no idea.
I'll bet it's from the north. I believe they have spices up there.
They do. I used to spend some time up there.
Yeah, you want to tell me about
Yeah,
it?
no, not right now.
Good.
We got to put some milk in here.
All right. Are you telling the people what you're putting in here while you're throwing it all in there? And what pancake are you making
Okay,
here?
this is there's 2 cups of flour.
Yep.
Okay, baking powder,
Yep.
baking soda,
Yep.
ground ginger,
Yep.
pumpkin pie
Oh,
spice.
ginger. That was the one I forgot.
Yeah. And,
Pumpkin pie
and then-
spice,
yeah, and then
which
we got-
helps you sell your house,
And then we got molasses.
and molasses.
Okay.
And what are we making here? What kind of pancake?
Uh,
Aha, gotcha. Is this stadium pancake mix?
These are the kind of the country pancakes. They used to make this in the West. Molasses used to keep
They
those
used to
cowboys
make
up.
it in the West. You're
Yeah.
in the West and you're making it.
Yeah.
They still do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're getting.
This helped us win the West, did it?
It did. Well,
Yeah, we
something.
could only get the fur traders to eat it. One of those deals.
Okay, we got to put some eggs in here.
Okay. I asked you, what kind of pancake is this? Molasses pancake?
They're called flapjacks.
Flapjacks. See, it's a simple answer. Why can't you come up with it?
You are something.
You'd rather just leave me in the dark here, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Is this how you're going to spend the rest of your life? Throwing eggs in there?
I happen to like throwing eggs in here.
Okay, so this is going to be flapjack.
Yeah.
Actually, this looks a little like bran muffin mix to me.
It might come out like that.
So we are making either flapjacks or bran muffins.
Okay, we're almost there.
We can hardly wait to see which
Get
it
my
is.
frying pan ready here.
Get your frying pan ready.
Put it in there. Okay.
You want this on high? It's on medium right now.
I want it on medium because if it's too hot,
Yes.
let's give it a little oomph.
I gave it a little oomph.
There you go.
Right there. Okay.
Okay.
You're going to fling that into that, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm going to do that.
And I better get out of the way or it'll land on this apron, am I right?
Yep.
Okay.
I needed a spoon.
You need another spoon? Well, here, let me get it for you, Lee.
I got this one here.
Oh, you found one, did you?
I see.
That the one with the thermometer on?
You're keeping yourself nice and busy, I see.
Well, hey.
That's a little too warm, that one.
Is that my fault?
Okay.
You know my favorite Gracie Allen and George Burns joke?
What's that?
She says to him, here's a riddle. He says, what? She says, what's pink and hangs from the ceiling? He says, I don't know. What? She says, a herring. He says, Gracie, a herring isn't pink and it doesn't hang from the ceiling. And she says, well, is that my fault? Isn't that funny? Evidently not. Boy, that's really good.
Well, they didn't separate you. You got to give it.
Well, they've only been married for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, they're getting there.
Give them some time. Hey, have you decided if this is bran muffin mix or flapjacks?
It's flapjacks.
It's flapjacks.
It's kind of country flapjacks.
It's got pumpkin pie spice in
That
it.
molasses will keep you riding on the prairies for hours. Okay, now I'm going to do the other one and get this thing done as fast as I
Hadn't been for
possibly
molasses,
can.
we wouldn't have needed outhouses in the prairies. Can I give you a hand with that?
Well, you can
Evidently not. What are we doing here? The third pancake?
Yeah, the third pancake.
Okay. You're doing real well
Well,
in the first two.
we're working here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to.
You'll notice I have
gotta milk
curbed
this a
my
little. I gotta milk this
curiosity,
a
and
little
I'm
bit.
not looking in this oven as to see what the first batch of apple pandowdy, how it's doing.
I'll take it.
Want me out of your way?
Oh,
How's it doing?
magnificent.
Magnificent. How about that?
Pancake flipper.
Okay. Pancake flipper.
Yep. You see, now we'll wait for the bubbles to form on the top. Okay, and we'll have to separate that.
Didn't they make a movie about pancake flipper?
Wait, hey, I'm working.
With some poor dolphin?
I hate you.
I know you do.
All right.
Okay.
Turn that down a little bit. It's starting to get too hot.
Why do you always order me to do things and then you do them?
Because you stand there.
And you do it like it was my fault to
You're
begin
just
with. And you
standing there.
smashed an eggshell on the floor here.
So,
So
What's your
somebody
problem?
has to clean it up.
okay, I'm putting some.
Guess who that somebody
1 cup
is?
of flour and a couple of eggs in here as well.
Couple of eggs.
Yeah. Where am
What are you
Do
doing?
me a favor.
Yes, I'll do you a favor. That's smoking a little
I'm
bit.
gonna. It's hey.
I say it's smoking a little bit,
It's supposed to smoke.
and it's too young to smoke.
Okay, I'm gonna divide this a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
How's that?
I'll tell you the honest to goodness truth, Lee.
What?
I am not a success at flipping pancakes.
Well, we're gonna give.
I'll do it if you ask me to, but I'm no good at it.
Give it a little time.
I'm just no good at it.
Give it a little time.
It's one of the few things in life I'm not good at.
Give it a little time. I'm really working here, you know.
Yes, I see that. Yeah, you're just... And I'm with you every step of the way.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm behind you 30% on this whole
Always,
thing.
always.
Now, what is this third pancake that you're making?
Oh, there's just ordinary pancakes. We're
beg pardon?
gonna put that in here.
Yeah, I know you are, but what is this pancake? What is it, just an ordinary pancake?
As close as we can get.
As close as we can get to an ordinary pancake.
We're gonna make crepe out of this.
Well, this whole thing is just going wonderfully well,
This is a
but we
creep.
have to pause. We'll take a minute, come back, and see how things are doing.
Even we don't know at this point.
Lee's Leftovers, presented by Done Right Foods, a supplier of portion control poultry since 1945. You're watching Food Fair's Two Grumpy Guys in the Kitchen, brought to you in part by Food Fair. Expect the best from Food Fair.
Well, you must be exhausted with all this work. Why don't you sit down, relax, take it easy. I have a couple of stories I think you'd like to hear.
Well, I'm working here.
All right, let's bring you up to date on what's happening. We put some apples, brown sugar, butter, whipping cream. Did you put a spice in that? That apple, I'm calling it apple pandowdy. He's calling it some kind of, what are you going to do with that?
I don't know. I've never been able to figure out what
Yeah,
that's
well, I don't like the look in your eye when you got it, okay?
It's kind of a weird
It's
thing.
one of those things from the Bay that we have no idea what it's supposed to do.
No.
Okay, now these sort of molassesy pancakes.
It's going to take a little while.
Coming along very nice.
Now we're going to do the crepe.
Oh, we're doing a crepe. See, you didn't tell me what it was. Now I'm
I just want to make sure the
fascinated.
heat is right.
The heat has to be right. See, here's another thing. I am just no good at making crepes.
Yeah?
I'm no good at shooting crepes either. I always get snake eyes. I don't know why. Lee, I'm trying to lighten you up here. Are you listening to me?
I'm looking. And I'm trying to get this done.
All right.
And I'm doing my best.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Lee.
Go
No,
ahead.
no,
Don't
no.
touch me.
Daddy's here.
Leave me
there,
alone.
there. You're a good boy.
I hate you.
You're a good boy. Ah.
That heat is just giving me a little problem. Now I know why
Is
they
it
don't
too much
do-
or too little?
I've just figured out why they don't do pancake shows live on television.
Did I not say in the early part there probably is a reason? Yeah, well, this is the reason.
Yeah.
Hey, that's coming along very nicely.
Yeah.
What's in that? I've forgotten.
It's just a light batter.
A light batter.
That worked out okay. Right?
A round of applause for the
The first one turned out.
Woohoo!
Hello?
Hello.
That smelled cardamom. You can smell it.
Okay, I'll go stand over here
These
since
are the
I'm
beauties
obviously
I'm
in
worried
your way
about
over
here.
there.
These are the beauties I'm worried about here.
Why are you worried, Lee? Don't worry.
Because I don't want to burn them.
What does anybody at home care whether you burn them or not? They're not going to
It's
have
the
to eat
heat
them.
that I have to maintain here.
Well, that's got a very molassesy smell to it.
I'm gonna have some fun with these pancakes.
Well, just leave them be for a while, and in their
Wanna
own
lick the
sweet
spoon?
time. Eh? Not that. No.
Okay, I gotta get this one out of here.
Okay. You want another
I
spatula?
wish I had two spatulas.
I wish you. Well, here, use this thing. There's three things on it. Yeah. See what that happens with that. What is that actually called? Do you know?
It's called a spatula.
It's called a spatula. The triple spatula.
Okay, let's make another one here.
So what are you gonna fill this with?
We're going to fill that with fruit, and
Oh.
then cover it with a berry sauce, a little bit of sherry mixed in with it.
Oh.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eh? Uh-huh.
The elegance. The other one will come right out of the pan.
It's prayer time.
And these.
It's prayer time on Two Grumpy Guys in the Kitchen. Lee, you've learned a valuable lesson here today, haven't you?
One of these is going to flip.
I told you, I can't do it. I cannot flip them. I never have been able to. People in the audience are yelling at the tops of their lungs at the TV set right now.
What are they yelling?
You're doing it wrong, you boob. It's not your fault. It's just, this is a tough thing to do. Why did you decide to try and do three different kinds of pancakes at the same time?
Well, I figured that was an easy one to
You
make.
did, eh?
Yeah.
Well, it's an easy one to make, but it ain't so easy to cook. But you're doing fine.
The grapes are 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah. Well, you've only done 2. Golly, I like this. All right, how badly are you perspiring right now?
You're eating those.
Oh no. No.
You turn the heat off.
I did not.
You sabotage.
I did not touch. It's
Okay.
on medium. You want it on high, don't you?
No,
Oh.
because if it's too hot,
Oh, then
it'll
it
be
burns
black.
at the bottom. Oh, I see.
Okay, we'll decorate them.
Oh yeah.
No,
We'll cover that up.
Nobody will know.
I tell you what, let's put cucumbers on them. We'll fool the audience totally. Martha, I don't know what the heck he's making there tonight, but boy, it looks
It
great.
looks like something out of a.
Burnt cucumbers toast is what it is. I ever tell you about one of my fathers-in-law, Bill Woolings. God love him. He was the best butcher in the East End of Toronto. He's one of the best butchers in the world. Anyway, he was the worst toast maker in the world. And he would make toast every single morning. We lived on Wolverley Boulevard near Woodbine and Danforth in Toronto. And he would make toast, and it would always burn. And he would take it from the toaster in the kitchen, go to the front door, and fling it out the door. Then people would be walking by on the way to work, dodging burnt toast from Bill Woolings. And he was such a big lump that nobody dared say anything to him. The entire front lawn was littered with toast every morning. Squirrels loved it. Well, how you doing, Lee? Can I give you a hand with that?
You're a lot of help.
I have this. Hey, that didn't turn out too badly.
So you make a little
Yeah,
mess
it's
here.
working fine.
What am I going to do with these?
We'll come back and fake the ending in just a couple of moments. All right, well, you see it. Oh, it'll be wonderful.
Lee's Leftovers, presented by Done Right Foods, the aristocrat of all chickens. You're watching Food Fair's Two Grumpy Guys in the Kitchen, brought to you in part by Food Fair. Expect the best from Food Fair.
Well, as you can see, we've thrown everything out, and
wore
you
my-
did great.
I wore my
But
cowboy
the,
shirt.
The one dish
Yeah.
that we really need wine with, there's no wine.
Nobody. Yeah.
Here's no,
Right.
we're just kidding. Take a look at what turned out. This is just great.
I can't believe it.
Now that's the apple pan dowdy. What he did was put a little brown sugar on top,
Right.
broil it for a couple of minutes, and then some powdered sugar on top of that. That's
That was from the oven.
okay. And here's the song: Shoot fly pie and apple pan dowdy, make your eyes light up and your tummy sing.
Don't you
howdy.
rub your tummy
Shoot
when you do
fly pie and apple pan dowdy, I never get enough of that wonderful stuff. Huh? That's it.
And then
now
we
the
got
second
crepes
dish. These are crepes
with strawberry.
with raspberries
Raspberry and blueberries.
and blackberries, right?
And
or are they
blueberries.
blueberries or
Blue.
blackberries? Okay.
They're crepes.
And they are great. Put a little cream on them if
Yeah,
you
you can
want.
do a little cream.
And the third dish. Now, if you don't like it served like this, you can enter the annual Alberta cow chip throwing contest, and you're bound to come in
I thought we
no
covered
worse
our
than
tracks
third.
very well there.
Actually, they did. Those are the molasses
those are the
pancakes.
molasses.
Yeah, dressed up.
Those are for the guys out
Okay.
there west.
Now then, if you're braver than most people,
These are fishermen pancakes.
give.
These are the things you do around the rocks on the island.
Hey, you throw them at seals.
They're nice. They're very good. They taste really good.
I'm sure they do. Yeah.
don't mean
and
that.
as a matter of fact, I think my uncle walked across the Sahara Desert wearing those things. At any rate, we're just kidding around. They're a heck of
You
a
didn't
dish.
have a hairpiece.
They are tough to make, however. They really, I mean, the recipe in there, you
Yeah,
need
that
a delicate
molasses.
touch, and the problem is heat.
I didn't have it hot enough, right, Debbie?
I didn't have it hot enough.
Well, the stove wasn't hot enough. It was
Like
supposed
a lot
to
of things
sizzle,
in
and it
life.
didn't sizzle. And
Anyway, it's great. The recipes are, of course, available. You're seeing them now, and they're available at food fair stores. And if you're not quite sure how to make these,
Try these in the
ask your
morning.
produce manager at a food fair store and see what he says to you. I think you'll have an interesting Saturday afternoon.
And don't bother me at the store telling me I don't know how to make pancakes. I don't.
Food Fair's Two Grumpy Guys in the Kitchen has been brought to you by Food Fair. Expect the best from Food Fair. And by Done Right Foods, the finest label for your table. The Grumpy Guy's Kitchen, supplied by Gateway Kitchen and Bath Center, crafted precisely for you. Special thanks to the Bay Downtown for all appliances, utensils, place settings, and set decoration. Promotional consideration thanks to KY58, Good Time Oldies, Nighttime Sports. This has been a Grumpy Guys production.